How's it going, ladies and bruises? I'm Sixkilla. Welcome back to Zero Escape VLR. We've apparently hit a breakthrough about luminol or some shit, and we're heading to the rec room, I believe. Let's just see what happens. I think we're near an ending here. I think. Don't quote me on it, because I've said that before, and then it's taken hours to get anywhere. So, who knows? Guess we'll find out. We have much travelling to be done. But if we do hit an ending, we're going to have to pick a new path. Which will be interesting, if nothing else. Alright, here we are. Oh. Shit. Well, with anyone's left. Apparently that armor doesn't make him impenetrable. Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal, meant to help the body avoid death, but when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated, and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
Being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach.
A spear? I would have said lance. Looks like a lance, but...
Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We've gone through the White Door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from each other. If the round trip took about a minute, and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? That's how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, what are you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah, 2 things actually. Take a
Oh.
look at this.
A knife.
Yeah,
There's something engraved on the blade too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
It's the ones that was sticking out of Alice. This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Alright, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is.
We know the old lady was killed with that knife. That's why it was hidden there, near the body.
In other words,
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
right.
So if they match, that means the knife was used to kill the old woman, which we already know.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why did he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice?
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed it. If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found 2 things. There was the knife and this.
Hey, it's the plug thing. Hey, this is that key
What do you mean, that key?
from the robot room. We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for though then. But Alice said it might be important, so she hang on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah,
And now Dio's got it.
yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Kay's key? Wait, Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
Oh, that's what you used to unlock Kay's armor. What do
Get
you
over
mean?
here. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
Let's take his armor off, yay! We can see who he is. She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
I do now. Oh yeah. So that's it. That unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Fi shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But
It's no good. Can't get it open.
why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something?
I think so.
Well,
At
goddamn.
any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looked like.
Yeah, no way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
Can we pull the axe out of him? She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray
Luminol.
bottle with luminol in it.
Cool. That's the one Temioji had.
Yeah,
And does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed him to the sink?
we don't know yet.
Why not?
Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you gonna check for a luminol reaction?
Yeah, if Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Alright, here we go. Done.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
And he sprayed our wrists. Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
Then that leaves the old woman, Alice and Temioji. Maybe these 2 killed each other.
Right.
Do you remember what Temioji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Temioji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have had blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was. It'll be the old woman, because he knew her somehow.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Does that mean Dio is 0?
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah?
Well, wait. Are you saying that Dio is 0 Senior?
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Yeah, they killed each other. Makes sense, right? Another descendant of species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if 0 Senior was Dio, then
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
is it over? Nope.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
There's only 2 of us left.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? What the hell is happening? That's impossible.
Quark.
Quark? Quark opened a gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse.
How though? He didn't even go into one of the rooms. How could he open the
Hurry.
gate? I know, I'm coming. If he didn't go into the white room, how could he get a key to open a gate? Or maybe he got off one of the corpses, I suppose. I don't know, at this point, it's very confusing. There's a lot of corpses, some of them probably have keys. He probably just looted one of the bodies. Well, let's see what happens. It's gonna be us versus Quark. Because literally everybody else is dead. Damn it! And Quark's got no bracelet either, so he can't do shit. There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, you shouldn't have been able to get it
He
open.
must have taken one from Dio or K before we got to the rec room. We
I
know
see.
they went through a white door, remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That
Yeah.
means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
Maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh, Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't? She knows way lots that we don't. Because I don't know anything. Ah, the room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Little. Besides, Quark might be
Yeah.
there. Let's move. The door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
Yes, thanks for that, Captain Obvious. I hope it has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, folding ones that say director on the back. I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte. Now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there, waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna
You
open
don't
it.
need to keep asking me if...
This time we didn't, we just said we're gonna open it. Interesting. Huh.
There's no one here.
That computer's been turned on.
Yeah, maybe Dio and Kay did that.
They solved the puzzle here, right? What the hell is this?
A lion.
It's
A
biting.
sun?
Yeah. There's a couple of input fields for user ID and password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something.
Look at that 90s looking computer on the floor.
Shall we?
Fi turned and headed off towards a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay, found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe... What is happening? What is going on? Oh my god, I'm doing this. No? I don't know. How are we meant to know? It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. Oh, we need to find it in another path. Is that what you're saying? Oh, shit. Okay, okay. So we need to pick a new path now. Should we go back to the my god, there are so many options. Should we go back to the start, like here? So that's magenta door, that's cyan door. We'll jump here and we'll pick the yellow door. Fine, I will go through the yellow door with Team Yoji. Let's see what happens. I'm thinking we'll go through the yellow door with Team Yoji. Is that good to you guys?
Sure.
Fine.
That means Dio and I will go with Alice.
And we'll be going through the magenta door. All right then.
Better than getting stuck with that crusty old fart, I guess.
So, Clover, Luna, and I will be going through the cyan door.
I don't get to go with Alice? I'm sorry. I'll try and stay out of the way. I don't really mind you, but the K guy seems really suspicious.
We're all meeting one another for the first time. Aren't we equally suspicious?
Hey, I'm nothing like you.
10 seconds.
Because you're not covered in armor.
Until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We need to go. The doors are closing.
Come on, guys. Move.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Alright, we're no doubt going to have another puzzle room here, but we won't have time to do it, unfortunately. Infirmary, haven't we done this one before? I don't remember if we solved the puzzle here, but we've definitely been here before. Maybe we haven't solved the puzzle here. I don't really remember.
So this is the infirmary?
Looks like it. That's what it said on the door, after all.
What the hell? Why is there an infirmary right next to a
Well,
warehouse?
it's probably here if any of the workers get sick or hurt.
What workers?
Did you see the size of that place? A little big to just be somebody's garage.
Then you're saying people work here? Probably used to.
Maybe not now, but judging from the lack of dust, someone was here until recently.
There's a door in the back.
Think it'll open?
No way.
How can you be so sure?
Just look at it. You see that thing next to the door? What's it say?
Lock.
No dice. It's not moving.
Are you blind? It says lock right there.
No, I'm just stupid. Yeah, I just thought, you know, maybe I could force it open.
Right. Let's have a look around, okay?
Yeah, good idea. Maybe there's one of those card keys around here somewhere.
Then let's get started. Alright. Well, we've got enough time to get started. We'll never get it finished, though. At least we can find all the shit we can pick up and take with us, maybe? What's this? Metal coin-like thing. A coin? Never seen a coin with a bump like that one before. Maybe it's part of something else. The bump might plug into something, or hook into a notch. Okay. Let's see what else there is. How about this? It's a notebook. Maybe there's something important in there. No, I flipped through it earlier. All the pages are blank. Huh. Can't open those. There's nothing on the screen, because it isn't turned on. The heck is this huge thing? It says Adam. Since it's right next to the bed here, I guess it's some kind of medical equipment. Doesn't look like it's turned on. Dude, I think I see a button. Looks like a power button. Try pushing it. Why do I have to push it? Might be a trap or something. That makes me want to push it even less. Fine, I'll push it then. No, I'll do it. Ah, fine. I'll just push it, right? Please do. Please do. A handheld scanner. Okay, now that we got the power on, what are we supposed to scan? How about the square hole in the sheet? The part that's been cut out. Sure, why not? Clicking the bedsheet will activate the scanner now that you can, so you can read the hidden letters. Use the information to enter the 5-digit password and press the check button. What? I don't understand. Seems weird. When I scan a part of the bed, a letter shows up here. Probably a bunch of metal plates or something in the mattress. Think the scanner's just reading the letters carved into them? Maybe. My point is, you're not going to get anywhere doing that. Any clues? Yeah, no shit. Let's have a look at the bed then, shall we? Looks like someone cut a square out of the sheet. What do you think it means? Pillow. Alright, what else we got? This thing? What the heck is this? It says AED. It's an AED, just like it says. What's an AED? Adult Erotic Doctor. I'm kidding. It stands for Automated External Defibrillator. You use it to try and restart someone's heart if they go into cardiac arrest. It uses electricity. You think we could take it out? Probably, but what's good's it gonna do you? If your heart stops, sure, it might be useful, but right now I don't think so. Do you want me to stop my heart? Is that the plan? Do I need to stop my heart? Oh crap, there's a whole lot of stuff here. We got a scalpel? That's a dangerous thing you got there. You know the whole point of that thing is to cut through flesh? Just be careful with it. A wash basin, it's empty. There's crap down here too. That's the thing! Oh my god, this is a laser gun, isn't it? No, it's an injection gun. Pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a gun-shaped thing that gives injections. Can we take it with us? Nah, it'll just ignite the fires of war. Besides, all it's got is a saline solution. You can inject someone with that if you want, but it won't do anything. Can we combine that with the other one? Nope. Well, that's the gun they used to kill Luna, which is sad. What's this? Some sort of clipboard? There's a memory card on there. Looks like a memory card. Wonder what's on it. Is there anything around here that might be able to read it? Not really. And a scrap of paper. What's the drawing supposed to be? I'll check that out later. Ah, it's the safe. Good to know. What else we got? There are a bunch of bottles of medicine here. I've never heard of any of these names. This one's Sopril Beta. Where have I heard that before? It's one of the drugs in our bracelets. Zero said it's a powerful anesthetic. Oh yeah, I remember. A medicine jar. It's full of white powder. Interesting. Medicine. Oh god. Sigma's joke was critically trepanned. Not very generous with other people's, are you? Turbocurine. That's the other one in our bracelet that kills us. Alright, what about these? There are 3 buttons on this drawer. It's no handle. I guess those buttons are how we get it open. There's a thing over each one. Looks like some kind of counter. Blue pill, yellow thingy, red medicine thingy. Looks like the types of medicine on the buttons. A blue capsule, yellow powder, and a red liquid. Yeah, I'll see if I can find them. Oh, over here. There's a green one as well though. So blue pills there's 3. Yellow there's 5. And red there's 2. 352? I guess we'll try that, yeah? Nope. Alright, well, whatever. Guess we'll look at that later as well, because that's gonna be a bitch, isn't it? Clearly. What do we got over here? A mirror. Can't see anything in it, it's too dirty. Okay. A bed. Looks beddy. Good, good. Beds are best when they're beddy. Oh, hang on. What do we got here? There's a piece of fabric sewn in here. It's the same material as the bed sheets. Was someone attached a sheet to this sheet? I guess so. Why would someone do that? I don't know. Ask the mouse. He's a rabbit. Can I take it? If I had something sharp, I could probably cut it out. Yeah, man. I think the scalpel might do the trick here. What is this? A metal stake. That looks like it goes with this one. This one. It's a little key. I don't think these go together, but we got 2 little keys now, so that's nice. Alright, well, we need to wrap this episode up here. I think we've picked up most of the things we can just pick up, which is a good start. We'll do the proper exploring and solving it in the next one. Till then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.